Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect, the last segment of the TheCaliEffect before the Monarch deck profile is revealed. I guess I wanted to talk about the history of me and the Monarch decks. Now, Monarchs have been out since like 2005, 2004, and I remember pulling Mobius Ultimate Rare out of a pack. I later on traded it for something pretty stupid. Let's just put it that way, okay? Oh, great, a 50 card deck. It was pretty dumb. But it's a couple of things I learned from Monarchs. And Monarchs actually helped me learn a little bit about card advantage before it was completely introduced into the game. Because it's always been card advantage. It's just who decides to, you know. Excuse me. Whoever decides to put the theory into workings is obviously that's what card advantage is about. What the fuck is he doing? Isn't he just gonna level it up? So it makes no sense. I'm gonna do this just to be an ass. Rip the dark hole and I'm sweating. But I should have let him level up, but 6,200? Yeah, you're asking for this dark hole. But I was pretty bad at this game. I ran the Element Dragons with the Monarchs. It was pretty bad. I mean, there's really not much else to say about it other than it was a pretty bad deck. I also wound up pulling a Thestalos, and things just kept going from there. I used both of them in combination. Then I wound up pulling or trading for what's that damn card? I wound up trading for Grandmark. There you go. And Grandmark was pretty dope. I actually used Grandmark in an Earth deck for a pretty long time because he was Earth, not because of his effect. I already knew his effect wasn't that great, but his Earth, the fact of him being Earth, and that Earth had so much support, it was just amazing. Then I traded the deck, traded most of the deck. Or something happened, I quit playing or whatever. And then Cyber Dragon came out, and I was really pissed because Cyber Dragon was a douchebag card. If I knew the stuff that I knew now, I'd probably be running triple Solemns. Mainly because that's how much of a douche Cyber Dragon was back then. And all those, it was some ridiculous. It wasn't as ridiculous as now because we obviously have that power creep, but it was pretty ridiculous. It was kind of dumb about what we did back then. I know he's gonna be mad. I know he's gonna be mad. Like, you gotta be mad from this. Double Ryza. If you get double Ryza and you have no responses to this, expect the third Ryza to come to the field. Like, it's almost inevitable. Afterwards, I kind of gave up on the deck. Then Perfect Circle Monarchs came out, and oh my god, Perfect Circle Monarchs are probably... Oh, it was one of the only Monarch decks that didn't need Treeborn to thrive, and it was working so well. And that deck was just completely amazing. It introduced Light and Darkness Dragon to Monarchs. It really isn't much to say about that deck, except for it is probably the single-handedly best Monarch deck in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I guess the amazing thing about it is that you can play it now. The only thing that you're missing is Stratos and Destiny Hero Disc Commander, I believe. Everything else is, yeah, really pretty elementary. And he quits. I mean, when you're gonna get Ryza again for your last card, I don't blame you. That triple Ryza is rough, especially if you have no answers. We're at 4 minutes, so let's get another duel. And so, after Perfect Circle came out, Teleport Dark Arm came out practically after Perfect Circle, the same time, or I'm sorry, Return Dark Arm came out, probably the same time Caius came out. So Monarchs practically killed themselves. I mean, you had the Teleport Dark Arm decks that did run one Caius or two Caius, but other than that, Monarchs weren't that great. Then they were being splashed in a whole bunch of other decks like Diva Zero and stuff like that, which is the reason I'm pretty sure why Stratos is banning Malicious is to 3. What is up with these heavy macro decks? God, you make me want to start mainboarding Mobius. God, all that hate. Why you hating, bro? That's a lot of hate. I'm a Light and Darkness Dragon that ass. You already know I'm a Light and Darkness Dragon that ass. Let's send Deep Frog. And then we're gonna activate his effect. Can't think of any other time Monarchs were great. Karaz, the Light Monarch or whatever Monarch, I forgot his name. He has his own deck. If people did not know, it revolves around Gear Town and the Phoenix Sword and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff. But he does have his own deck, so he is not the worst Monarch. The worst Monarch in history is Delg. Delg, the Dark Monarch, is probably a knockoff version of DD Crow Caius trash. It's so horrible. I mean, ew. It's nothing good about that card. I wouldn't play that card in a fucking... I don't know, because there's nothing I would... It's not a single card deck I would play that card in. So, it's that bad. And then let's normal summon the Swap Frog for the Tree One Frog. No. Unless you can hit for OTK, which, I mean, Konami did a good job at neutering that. I think I'm pretty straight. Treeborn Frog. And we got our whole setup. And so let's pass. Next turn, I guess we'll Light and Darkness. I really can't see. You know what? Let's set this. He has 4 background, so I can random hit something. I love this music. I love how the music changed, and I like how it changes throughout the game. You know, whether you're winning or losing, it's pretty cool. I can appreciate that. Oh, he's running Burn. Oh my God, I love Burn. I love Burn. I really have to play against Burn. Huh? He didn't burn me? Okay. Let's hit a random back row. I know that's never a good thing. Well, it's not never a good thing to do, but it's not bad. Yeah, he's running Burn. No doubt in my mind now. With Magic Summoners. He's running that Awkward Burn. Awkward Burn! Sounds like a type of fucking company. But let's hurry up and try to get this duel over with. I'm sick and tired. I hate Burn. I hate retarded decks like this. You know, decks that can't really function on their own. They're pretty bad. And fortunately, we do have an answer to all these decks. Light and Darkness tends to solve most of the problems. If not Ryza. Ryza solved those wave motion cannon problems, so yeah. I go against stuff like that. Sure. Light and Darkness Dragon, bring it out. He knows what's happening. He should. And then later on, I'm just gonna recycle it. You knew that was gonna happen, bro. Forbidden Chalice it. Fiendish Chain it. That's fine, draw. 500. I'll survive. 500. I will survive. There is a way I can bring Light and Darkness Dragon back to hand. There's a couple of ways. I'm waiting for the right time. I think I can get a couple more negates off of it. And since Light and Darkness will forever beat this Morphing Jar, and Light and Darkness will eat up his chains. Love this card. I love this card. It's just really what I needed to do against a Burn player is dwindle down his resources. Once you dwindle down his resources, I can start swinging for massive amounts of damage. If he activates another card, That's amazing. I'll take whatever he does. And I guess if you guys didn't know, Light and Darkness Dragons can't negate inside of a chain. We'll pass. So next turn, I'll put it back to my hands and I'll summon it again. Because Lancer is unimportant. Or you know what? I think I need to get rid of this Marshmallow. So I guess I'll give him a breath. I'll give him some time to breathe. Go ahead and activate something. Please activate something. Please do it. Do it. Do it. Activate something. Crap. So now I have to activate Treeborn's effect twice. I doubt that he has enough cards to finish me off. But I do need to get over his Marshmallow. Yes, let's activate Treeborn. You know what? Actually, I think I'll take your Marshmallow and summon Light and Darkness Dragon again. I forgot that enemy controller was in my hand, even though I was looking dead at it. Light and Darkness effect is activated. No, I do not. Summon Treeborn in defense. Yes, it's still my standby phase. I'll train enemy controller. I will take one monster you control, which is your Marshmallow. Light and Darkness Dragon will activate his effect, but since he cannot decrease, he will stay on field. I mean, the effect will go through. That's the thing about Light and Darkness Dragon. Light and Darkness Dragon will keep on activating his effect. As long as Light and Darkness Dragon can't decrease, his effect can't be activated. That's another thing. So I guess if there was some card that said increases and decreases, two monsters cannot activate. I don't fucking know. You wouldn't be able to activate Light and Darkness Dragon effect. So special summon by discarding a Lancer. Let's activate Swap Frog's effect. Light and Darkness again tries to block it, but it doesn't get through. We'll send this to our graveyard. Then we'll activate his effect again. We'll bounce Light and Darkness Dragon to our hand. By now, he should see what's coming. We'll banish. We'll special summon. We'll Exceed summon. Exceed summon! We're going to Daigusto Phoenix. We'll activate Phoenix's effect. We'll detach. We'll target. Actually, I think I can do that whole thing again. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but sure. I only have one target left. And by the time I would have two targets, Light and Darkness would be on the field. So, if I can go for a double Phoenix, it would have been game. But, whatever. Oh, I was going to say, wait a minute. Marshmallow's level 2. Let's finish this game up. This is basically going to secure me the game. With him having only 4 cards, Light and Darkness Dragon being able to negate enough times, I doubt that he's going to have some miraculous card. Unless you can chain Dark Hole to some other crap. I don't know. I don't understand. Or he drew another Marshmallow, which I guess he didn't. Anyways, thank you guys for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy the content.